Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Monday, January 29th, 2018. Well, folks, I want to go over some key stocks here today. We took some day trades in the intraday stock chat. I want to show you the technical levels, the reasoning behind it, the methodology behind it. This is all stuff that literally most people would pay a lot of money for, but I want to show you how it works. It's so amazing. We took 3 day trades in the morning session at the chat room today, all profits, all solid profits, and I'm going to show you them. One was on Apple, one was on Caterpillar, one was on the Spiders, the SPY, and again, all profits. I'm going to show you exactly the reasoning behind it. This is literally education that you cannot miss out on. It is that important. All right, bottom line is, Apple was the first one today. It was gapping down on some more negative commentary about this new super cycle not being as good as people had hoped for ahead of earnings. Apple reports earnings on Thursday. The answer was very simple here. Buy it at the key pivot low, which was the lowest pivot point in the last couple months. As you can clearly see, this is your lowest point right here. So put a trend line right at that lowest pivot point right in here. All right, just right there. And that is exactly the level I calculated out for the intraday stock chat to buy it at. We literally got it basically at the lows of the day here. I mean, this was a beautiful trade. We ended up making 50 cents on this trade. And you might say, well, 50 cents isn't great. You know, it's only, 50 cents on a $168 stock. But put it in perspective. We're in and out of this trade in 60 seconds. And you're doing like 1,000 shares. Remember, when you're day trading, you have 25,000 minimum in your account. So the SEC won't allow you to day trade with less than 25. In addition, any brokerage is going to give you 4 times margin minimally. All right, so that means you get $100K to trade off of $25K, and this allows you to leverage your money to make insane amounts of money in the day trading world. So let's just say you have $50K in that account. Now you have $200,000 to day trade with. Let's just say you buy 1,000 shares of Apple, $500 in your pocket in 60 seconds. Okay, that's it. That's the beauty of it. It's that simple. And again, Friday we had a stellar day in the chat room. The volatility is back. You can look at the VIX. The VIX since the beginning of the year has gone up, which tells you intraday volatility as well as daily volatility is increasing. That is how day traders make their money. So if the volatility is increasing, our profit margins are skyrocketing. And again, it's at the intraday stock chat at InTheMoneyStocks.com. 7-day free trial, by the way. But the point is, this was the calculated buy level. Look at how the stock came down right to that point and bounced. Boom. Right there. That was what it was all about. The next trade we took was on the SPY. And again, this is my intraday, so I got to go to, my daily with all my day trading lines. But this was a very key trade right here. All right, what we ended up doing, see the first hit of the 50 MA. So this is the 50 moving average. Okay. And the methodology here at InTheMoneyStocks.com dictates that the first hit of the moving averages are always the best ones to day trade. They're the ones that are going to be the surest bets for long plays. So what we ended up doing here, beautifully, is knowing that you have something called an even number play plus the moving average coinciding at the same point. So whenever you're day trading or swing trading, you're looking for at least 2 factors to give you a good trade setup. So you just don't want to say, oh, well, I like that level because it's this. You want to say, I like that level because of this and this. And when you get dual factors, you're increasing your odds of success exponentially. So basically what I saw here was the market was falling, and you had the 50 moving average right here. All right, it was right at the 285 even number level. So what we ended up doing is we bought just below the 285 level on the even number Pierce, which is what we do. Anyone who knows in the money stocks knows about the even number Pierce. And then we watched it bounce right back up beautifully. We ended up making a nice score on that day trade as well. Okay? That one I only made, so it's obviously a pricier thing. I only had 1,000 shares there myself, so I only made about, $150, $200 on that trade. But it's another profit in the pocket in literally seconds again. I mean, literally a minute or so, 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds. The last trade was my favorite and the biggest one for me, folks. Look at this fall on Caterpillar. So in the intraday stock chat, I was saying to members, I said to them ahead of time, I said, all right, guys, I don't know if it's going to get there, but you have a huge, huge level coming up on Caterpillar. All right, and again, the level could very well be seen here. You have the pivot high from this day, and there's a pivot point right here. So basically, when you're a day trader or a swing trader, if you're with the In the Money Stocks methodology, the PPT methodology, which again is proprietary in nature, we teach it to our members here. You know that former pivot highs, when we break out above them, will then become support on the way back down. So as you can clearly see, there was a little hump here, and this was the highest point on the hump, and then you got this little sell-off, and then you came back up to it, and you broke out. What that tells you is that when you come back the other way to that same point, you're going to have major support, and it's going to be a day trading opportunity. In addition, the stock was flushing at this point and was extremely oversold. So you had a situation where the stock was at this low, the stock was down what? It was down literally $7-8 on Caterpillar. And Caterpillar is a big company. I mean, $7-8 is a huge fall on that. And it was crashing. So what we did is look at the trend line there and look at our buy. Our buy was right there at the trend line bottom. Okay? And boom, to the upside. So I ended up making $1.15 off of this trade in literally a minute or two. I could have held it, believe it or not, for now. I mean, we're talking about like $4 to $5 type bounce. I mean, this is a huge bounce. I didn't know it was going to bounce that much, I'll be honest with you guys. But the point is, think about that. 1,000 shares, $1.15 bounce, $1,150, just like that. And again, a lot of people out there watching this video, you might say, well, man, I only have, this much to day trade with. Listen, bottom line is, if you're a day trader and you're in a chat room, you got to have at least 25K. And that's why when you get the 4 times margin, so now you have 100K, and most of our members have, 50, 100, 250. Some even have millions in their day trading accounts. But the point is that really buying 1,000 shares of Caterpillar is not that big of a deal. All you need in your day trading account, let me just calculate that out. So if 25,000 gives you 100,000 in buying power, so you really only need 40K, under 40K, 35 to 40K to be able to do this day trade. That's it, 35 to 40K in a day trading account. And you just made, on that money in 60 seconds or so, you made a return of $1,150 just on this trade alone. All right, today was a day where most members banked over $2,000. Some banked 5,000, 7,000 because they're big traders. They have millions in their account. They're doing huge share size. Other traders who just have 25,000, well, they probably only did 500 shares of Caterpillar. But you know what? They still made $500+ on that trade. Incredible. All right. On that note, I'm going to bid you farewell. Bottom line is 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. The trading is night and day compared to how it was just a few weeks ago, folks. The volatility is back. Day trading is awesome. This is where it's at. Join us. Take the 7-day free trial. Check it out for yourself. Come make some money. Pay for a whole year and probably a week of a free trial. Talk to you later. Take care.